Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's New Orleans taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Pelican five right now. Shorty out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. Here's Big Daddy. 5 on the clock. Stripped away. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Bryant slams it in.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And so here is New Orleans. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Fletcher. Shot clock at 5. Fletcher passes to Fletcher. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Harper. All alone. And the jumper falls for him. Harper's got his first 2 points of the night. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding, he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top, and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Here's Big Daddy. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Jordan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Here are the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Madsen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And Bryant kicks to Harper. And it's sent back by O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Fletcher. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Jordan against Kobe. In the corner, George with it. He tries for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Jordan's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Harper kicks to Kobe. And the layup is good. Kobe's got 6.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And there's the pass to Fletcher. Stolen by Grant. And George, here we go. Left block shot on the way. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Gay. Pass to Fletcher. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Harper the pass to Manson. Right side, Bryant. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Inside, here's Fletcher. Banked in off the glass. Big Daddy's got his third basket of the night right there. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for New Orleans?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Ryder. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Ryder's got his first points of the game. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Fletcher. Got a piece of it. Here's Ryder. Guarded by Mayo. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Madsen. To the left side wing. Here's Fox. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Middleton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here is Shaw. Guarded by Holiday. Shaw passes to Fox. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Pelicans now. 3-point lead. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks to Holiday. Outside Mayo. He dishes it to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. Middleton's got 5. Lets it go with a 3. No good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Pelicans leading by 6. They've got Grant. Harper is out there with Kobe. Then there's Ori, and it's Fox in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Gay left side. He kicks to O'Neal. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Cannot hit. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Ori kicks to Harper. Grant dishes to Kobe. Up and in on the layup. Bryant's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Lakers.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The drive by Jordan took him no time at all on that one. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. Here's the Lakers with the ball. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the dunk by Ori.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Harper kicks to Kobe. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
George is checked in for Fox. Big Daddy's checked in for New Orleans. And here are the Pelicans now. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's tipped. And here is Harper. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Shot's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Kobe against Gay. Bryant drives in. Great D that time from Jordan.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Fast break. The Lakers up the floor. Here's Bryant. He nails it. And we're tied up. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Out to the wing. Here's Fletcher. There's the dish to O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay. Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Madsen, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Shorty, he's checked in for Hood. Pelicans on D. Harper's shot's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Fletcher. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good. Hyder's checked in for Los Angeles. Shaw comes in for Ron Harper. And then for New Orleans, Miles Plumlee's checked in for Shaq. Chris Middleton comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mayo in for Jordan. The Lakers trail. Down low. It's tipped to the left wing. Here's Ryder. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ryder's got his second basket.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Grant. And that's a foul called on Miles Plumlee. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Here's George.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
The layup missed. Middleton the pass to Plumlee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Horace Grant. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Here is Shaw. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. A shot by George, wide open. And it's George again missing. The Pelicans trail. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Plumlee the pass to Fletcher. 6 on the shot clock. Oh!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here is Shaw. And 1:01 left in the first half. And George gets it to go.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Fletcher. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for him.
Take a look at what Big Daddy's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Fox, he's checked in for George. And the Pelicans also making a change. Holiday's checked in. Here is Shaw. Grant with a screen on Holiday. Dishes it to Grant, the 17-footer. That one wide left. New Orleans in the lead. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Fletcher. The feed now to Plumlee. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Another shot to the left side wing. That one's good from the corner. Holiday's got his first points of the night. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Ryder. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
6 seconds left here in the second. Here's Big Daddy. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game. I mean, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Rudy Gay. Jordan is out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Fletcher in at the 4 slot. Now here's Gay. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Jordan's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Pelicans. On the wing, George. He's covered by Gay. Here's Kobe, and the layup falls. Kobe's got 14.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's Jordan. It's blocked. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here is Bryant, following the score by New Orleans. But they recover it. Outside, George. Second chance shot. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Jordan against Harper. Feeds it to Bryant. Elbow shot is on the way. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Lakers making a change here. Horry's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Mayo's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Fletcher. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Shorty. He has 9 points and 1 steal as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Pelicans leading by 4. Back to O'Neal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Shaq's got 8 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Horry. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Shorty, guarded by Kobe. Mayo, the pass to Fletcher. New Orleans moving it around. It's Gay with the drive. Bryant with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. He feeds it to Harper. Tries again, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here is Holiday, stolen by George. Fast break, the Lakers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the shot is good. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Lakers with some changes. Fox, he's checked in for George. And Ryder subbed in for Bryant. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Pelicans. They set the pick. Here's Ryder. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Ryder's got 8 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 8. The stupendous finish in traffic. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Fox. Here's Ryder, guarded by Jordan. The pass to Fox. Fires from deep. They get the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the dunk by Ori. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pelicans trail by 3. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Middleton. Passes it to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Middleton. Los Angeles leading by 3. Ryder, then the pass to Fox, and he gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the Pelicans miss again. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Madsen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to...
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Shaw is out there with Bryant, and it's Fox. Then there's Grant, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Shaw, no good. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Hood. It's deflected. On the wing, George. to the inside. Shaw. The shot's good on the assist by George. Shaw's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Here's Fox. Outside, George, 6 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Fletcher. That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Mayo kicks to Gay. Drains the three-pointer.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
That one is off. Madsen, he's checked in for Fox. And a change for the Pelicans. O'Neal's checked in for Plumlee.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Fletcher passes to O'Neal. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Harper. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Grant kicks to Harper. Down low. Here's Madsen. It's blocked by Shaq. Here's Fletcher, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Jordan, he's checked in for New Orleans. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, George.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That is good. And that's 15 points for Big Daddy.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Here's Bryant. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Pelicans trail by 5. Jordan the pass to...
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Fletcher. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The three from George. No luck. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one. Fox, he's checked in for the Lakers. And it's tied up with that one.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Harper kicks to Bryant. From 12 feet out, it's blocked by Shaq. And they get it back. Here's Fox. Los Angeles with another miss. Jordan against Kobe. Here's Fletcher. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Jordan against Kobe. Pass to Manson. Here's Grant. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Gabe's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Fox. Nails it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Now the pass to Fletcher. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Bryant. 2 on the clock. Puts it up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket. Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to C to 3 and B to 3 if that's going to happen.
Fox can't knock in the 3. Stolen by Grant. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as Jordan presents our player of the game, Big Daddy. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Chicago Bulls.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So the Pelicans win the tip. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Big Daddy. O'Neal is out there with Shorty. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Fletcher passes to Jordan. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shoots it up. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. New Orleans on D. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Perkins with the bucket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Fletcher. Chicago grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That's good. Harper's got his first basket of the night.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Rodman with the block. It's O'Neal atop the key. Outside Jordan. Pass to Fletcher. Back to Jordan. A second chance effort. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And here they go. Here's Pippen. Here's Perkins. Rodman dishes to Harper. Shaq with some nice D.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Fletcher. Bangs home the trifecta. Big Daddy's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Screened by Perkins. Jordan against Pippen. Now the dish to Kukoc. Shot from 12. Unloads from 13. Another miss by Harper. New Orleans leading by 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Fletcher. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And here's Kukoc. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Passes it to Fletcher. Fires for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Shorty's got his first 3 points of the game. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Pippen. It's blocked by Shaq. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Longley's checked in for Perkins. Wennington comes in for Tony Kukoc. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. It's deflected. Inside, here's Jordan.
Oh, wow. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And here are the Bulls now, following the score by New Orleans. There's the feed to Kerr. Dishes it to Pippen. Now the pass to Wennington. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Shorty. And Holiday has it in the corner. He dishes it to Middleton. And another three for New Orleans.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger. They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Now here's Plumlee. Feeds it to Holiday. Three-pointer. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Wennington. Outside Pippen. Here's Longley. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Goes up on the wing. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pelicans on top. They lead by 14. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court on your level.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Rudy Gay, Mayo out there with Holiday, then it's O'Neal, and it's Hood in at the 3 spot. He was all alone on that one. Mayo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Pass to Longley. Lots of room. And he nails the jumper. Pelicans leading by 13. Right side Holiday. Kicks to O'Neal. He feeds it to Hood. Screen by O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Holiday. Goes back up. Shaq's shot is good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Chicago calls timeout.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And the Bulls making a change here. Perkins is checked in. Big Daddy's checked in for New Orleans. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Kerr kicks to Kukoc. And he dunks it down.
cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Fletcher, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, a good game tonight for Big Daddy. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Perkins down low. O'Neal's there. And it's slammed in by Perkins.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Fletcher. The shot misses, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside, Kukoc drills the three-pointer. Kukoc has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Here's Big Daddy. He's guarded by Harper. It's O.J. Mayo on the way. Clock at 4. They grab their own miss. O'Neal can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Simpkins, he's checked in for Sally.
First personal foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Bulls trail by 10. Harper with the ball. Now Mayo defending. Kerr kicks to Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. Got a hand on it. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 11 points for Big Daddy.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Chicago making some changes. Rodman comes in for Kukoc. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Harper. And then for New Orleans, Shorty, he's checked in for Gay. Chris Middleton comes in for Rodney Hood. And it's Jordan in for O.J. Mayo. Poked away. Fletcher passes to Middleton. There's the dish to Jordan. Pass to Fletcher. Back to Jordan. Here's Shorty. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. In transition, here come the Bulls. Ahead, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Big Daddy. 11 points in the game. Passes to Fletcher. Shot clock at 6. To the inside, O'Neal. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't. That athletic.
Yeah. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Chicago calls timeout. Wennington is checked in for the Bulls. And New Orleans also making a change. Plumlee is checked in for Shaq. Simpkins passes to Wennington. Rodman kicks to Kerr. If a floater, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
First personal foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The free throw drops for Kerr. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Big Daddy. And Kerr drops both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Pelicans leading by 9. Middleton the pass to Fletcher. All sorts of time, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Shorty's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Wennington with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
That's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Shorty's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Outside Pippen. 43 seconds left in the first half. It's Chicago with another bucket. Here's Shorty. He's got 9. And a wide open look for Jordan. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Bulls trail by 11. It's Pippen with the draw.
Oh! Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric.
Whoa!
Good.
Woo. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Longley with the bucket.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Plumlee with it. And so we conclude the first half. Pelicans lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. The second half just about to get going here. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
You just love it when the decision making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
We've got Kukoc. Harper is out there with Pippen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Perkins in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. New Orleans leading by 6. Fletcher passes to Gay. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard.
Yes,
Bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Fletcher passes to O'Neal. Gay dishes to Jordan. Back to Gay. There's the pass to Fletcher. Just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer misses off the right iron.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Rodman sets a screen. Pippen kicks to Perkins. Gay with the block. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
They just haven't been able to contain Gay. He's got 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Pippen. Fletcher passes to Gay. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. To the paint. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Perkins.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Dallas. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 13. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Pippen. Kukoc from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 8th assist in the game.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's the break. It's rebounded by New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the call on Perkins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Sally comes in for Dennis Rodman. And New Orleans also making a change. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Jordan. Fletcher passes to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's Shorty with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Hood's checked in.
Pelican substitution. Rodney Hood.
Sally. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Mayo kicks to Hood. The 3, and he gets it to go. Hood's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
So for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Simpkins. Remington comes in for Sally. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in. The feed to Pippen. This one for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Shaq's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Fletcher, and the layup's good off the glass. Big Daddy's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Dishes to Pippen. The offensive rebound. Count the bucket. Pippen's got 8 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Three-pointer, Kukoc. Plumlee with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to Fletcher. And that one is hammered home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Pippen against Mayo. Pippen, the pass to Wennington. Plumlee with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The rebound by Kukoc.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Outside Pippen. Screen by Longley. Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Tries again. Wennington. It's blocked by Shaq. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. From the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Holiday. Plumlee with the screen. Middleton on the wing. Or the three. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. New Orleans on top. They finish off the 3rd quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Holiday out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Fletcher in at the power forward. Kerr kicks to Harper. Up and in on the layup.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Middleton on the wing. He kicks to Gay. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Fletcher. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Back to Harper. Perkins dishes to Kerr. Feeds it to Rodman. 5 to shoot. Perkins, the pass to Kerr. Lays it up and banks it in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Jordan. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you got. Kevin?
The Bulls making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Big Daddy's checked in for the Pelicans.
James Fletcher.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gay against Kukoc.
Well, Tony Kukoc in this one, he has 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Pelicans leading by 11 to the inside. Fletcher. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And it's Harper with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Gay. Tipped away. It's stolen by Rodman. And here's the fast break. Ball going up court. They get it again.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
Here's Perkins. And that one goes long. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Fletcher. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Big Daddy's got 33 points. Outside, Kukoc. He dishes it to Rodman. Here's Harper. And the Bulls with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Back to Kukoc. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chicago. And finished off by Perkins.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Pelicans leading by 14. The drive by Jordan. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 35 points for Big Daddy.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And he gets the bucket. Pippen's gone 5 of 11 from the field. Here's Fletcher. Rodman with the block. Now here's Pippen. Back to Harper. From beyond the arc. And Shaq pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
1:16 left in the game. Bulls trail by 14. Outside Pippen. Pass to Perkins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Terrific game for Perkins. He has 12 points and a block.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Big Daddy. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Big Daddy.